I'm going to talk about our current pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is some weather warnings. So weather warnings are for Niagara Falls City, Niagara Lake by Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Oshawa, Cobourg, Belleville. Those cities are gonna get some yellow warning with some heat warning. We start some 4:34 a.m. to Saturday, July 4th, 8:34 p.m. It's gonna be long duration heat event continue. There's gonna be maximum temperature near 30 degrees Celsius. There's gonna be minimum temperatures near 20 degrees Celsius. It's gonna continue to today. So hot and humid. So let's look at second weather warnings, which is same thing. So don't need to explain that. Let's look at third. That's for second heat warning is for Pavlazes, Georgia. That's the orange one on the list. So in this orange, so Newmarket, Uxbridge, Saffron, Uxbridge. The most cities are gonna get some similar weather warnings at Toronto. So let's look at Peterborough. So Peterborough is gonna get some yellow warnings. So everything is same as Toronto. So let's look at Belleville. So Belleville, same thing. Don't explain that. So let's look at pressure pattern starting from June the 6th. So you're gonna say the actual dates. So July the 4th. So 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. July the 5th is something. 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to AP and July the 6th. So 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to AP and July the 7th. So 1060 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is June the 8th, so July. So 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. this Sunday. So Hope Wire Temple, Hilton, Hanover, Palm Beach, Midland, those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Salivate and the beach gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Oh, cool. Light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5. So Mississauga, Brampton is going to get some 2 by 5. Down Toronto is going to get some 2 by 5. Scarborough light is 2 by 5. The heavy is going to be 6.5. So Stover is going to be 12.5 millimeters. Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobourg, Peterborough is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Georgia, Beverly is ready. Last 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Belfast 2.5 millimeters. And on the lake, Niagara Falls, it is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So anyway, Newmarket's gonna get 2.6.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Newmarket, Torrensville. So let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. this Sunday. Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hills gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Scarborough is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Tovoni Market's going to get some 12.5 millimeters. Sasha is going to get some 12.5. Heaviest light is 6.25, including Uxbridge. It's going to be 6.25. Cobourg, Peterborough is going to be 6.25. Balboa is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Chutney Bear, Brazilian is ready. Solid Bay is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls is 2.5 millimeters. Niagara Lakes 0.25 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville. Hamilton's going to get some 0.25 millimeters. Oakville light is 0.25, heavy is 6.25. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Mainland, Orlando is going to be 0.25 millimeters, including Hanover. So let's go to the next hour, which is 8 p.m. This something. So, Solid Mainland, Beverly Hills. Those is gonna get some personal like those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oh cool, Amethyst is gonna get some 2.5. That's a light and local heavy is 2.5. 6.5. Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Stouffville, Uxbridge is gonna get some Cobourg, Peterborough is gonna get some Balboa 0.25, including Georgia Betty. So Niagara velocity every 605 light is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to Oshawa super 6.25. Let's look at Cobra because 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 11 p.m. The equal light is 0.95 every 2.5 millimeters. Sisaka, Brampton, Orangewood, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoufford, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobra, Peterborough, Bravo. Georgia, Babylon, Cincinnati, Alala, Midland, parts of Niagara on the lake parts. Those is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rain for Niagara Falls City. Have its 2.5 licenses 0.25. That's the most of it, but Niagara Falls City is 2.5 millimeters. So Scarborough have its 2.5, also have its 2.5, both areas, Scarborough also light is going to be 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is a There's nothing else. Lebanon, there's something. Sisaka, Brampton, Windsor, downtown Toronto, and those is going to get some terrible environment with the rainfall, including Oakland, Wadsworth. Let's go to 2 p.m. There's something. This is Saga, Brampton, Windsor, Toronto, Richmond, Market, Scarborough, Portsmouth, Stoufford, Uxbridge, Snark, Varsity, Portsmouth, Niagara, on the Lake Portsmouth. It's going to get some 0.1 millimeters of rainfall, including Oakland. So let's go to 5 p.m. This Sunday. So the market orange was over looks which orange brand orange when the market so is gonna get some parts of that not doing that on the lake parts where it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters sorry if I velocities. Heaviest super fine is 0.95 millimeters. Let's go to 8 p.m. This Sunday. Looks like it's gonna get some 0.95 millimeters nag velocity. Nag on the lake 0.95. And our velocity possibly is heaviest superfine like 0.95. Let's go to 11 p.m. This nothing else. Simply parts of nag velocity. 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. 5 p.m. There's something. So nag velocity is heaviest superfine like 0.25, including nag on the lake 0.25 millimeters. Coburg, Peterborough is going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Uxbridge. Let's go to 8 p.m. This hunting. So Peterborough doesn't count. Coburg even last time. So Coburg's gonna be 2.5 millimeters. So it's 0.25 millimeters. So Peterborough, if it's like this, it's not gonna get any rainfall. Niagara Falls is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Lake is heaviest 0.25, lightest 0.25, and heaviest 2.5 millimeters. Let's go to 11 p.m. This something. Niagara City Park in Niagara on the lake's gonna get some 0.91 millimeters of rainfall, including Uxbridge. So let's go to 8 a.m. It's not equals 7 a.m. It's not equals 2 p.m. This something. So Collingwood, those is gonna get some 0.91 millimeters of rainfall, including Uxbridge. So let's go to 5 p.m. This Sunday. So Collingwood, Palm Beach, Web Vessels, Uxbridge. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. This Sunday. Collingwood, Web Vessels gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. This nothing else. Let's go to 8 a.m. This nothing else. 11 a.m. This nothing else. 2 p.m. This Sunday, so Peterborough 0.25 millimeters, including Niagara, parts of Niagara, Falls City, and parts of Niagara on the lake. So let's go to 5 p.m. This Sunday, Peterborough and parts of Niagara, Falls City, parts of Niagara on the lake, 0.25 millimeters rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. So the last 0.25 millimeters, parts of Niagara, Falls City, 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to 11 p.m. There's nothing else. So let's look at total precipitation starting from 8 p.m. 42 hours. So 1 minute in Newmarket or in no Snowfall. So Newmarket 2 minutes orange, so 2 minutes so 2 minutes. 6 August, about 8 minutes granted, so 1 minute Toronto, 7.5 9 millimeters. So it 1 minute is over, 1 minute is Scarborough. Scarborough is gonna be heavy 0.7 millimeters, and light is gonna be 0.5 going to be 0.4 millimeters. Niagara velocity 2 millimeters. Niagara on the lake heavy is 1 millimeter. Light is 0.6 millimeters. So cold is going to be 0.7 heavy. Light is going to be 0.8 millimeters. Coburg is going to be 0.6 millimeters. Balboa is going to be 0.6 millimeters. Georgina 0.7 millimeters. Babylon 0.7 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. July, this is 6, so 5 millimeters in ag velocity. Niagara on the lake is gonna get some like 0.3, Ivy is gonna be 1 millimeter. Coburg is 0.7 millimeters. Peterborough is gonna get some 0. Nothing. So I'm not gonna explain that. Stowe 0.3. The Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. This something. So Collingwood 2 millimeters, Palm Beach 0.7 millimeters, Uxbridge 0.7 millimeters, 0.3. Niagara velocity 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. July 8th. So Peterborough is gonna get some 0.6 millimeters of rainfall, so that's at least 0.3. So Olala 0.4 millimeters. Niagara velocity 2 millimeters. Niagara on the lake heavy is gonna be 2 millimeters. Niagara light is gonna be 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to air temperature pattern. We don't need snowfall, sleet, and freezing rain. So starting from 3 p.m. this something. Boyards 23 degrees, Hanover 24 degrees, Warton 25 degrees, Hope says 20 degrees, 21. Line said 21 degrees. Everywhere in Airport 25 degrees, Hamilton Ocals 25 degrees, Ocals 23 degrees, Sissaka 23 degrees, Branch 23 degrees, Topo 23 degrees, Scarborough is going to be 23 degrees, Downtown 22 degrees, Newmarket also 23 degrees, Oxford 23 degrees, Ashford 22 degrees, Peterborough 22 degrees, Coburg 21 degrees, Balboa 23 degrees. Georgina 24 degrees, Bablas is 25 degrees, Mary is coming 26 degrees. Olala is gonna get some 25 degrees. Sotheby is 23 degrees, Sunnyby is gonna get some 22 degrees, Bumpy is 22 degrees, and last 25 degrees. Let's go to next tab, which is, okay, let's double check. There is nothing else, so let's look at next tower, London. So let's look at 7 a.m. This something. So Boyle's anonymous 90 degrees, White's 90 degrees, Hope's 20 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees, Barnby's 20 degrees, Sotheby's 20 degrees, Inland's gonna be 19 degrees, 18 degrees. Everywhere in about 21.5 degrees, Edmonton Ocals 21 degrees, Mississauga 20 degrees, Banff 20 degrees, Dover 20 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, Tasha 20 degrees. Market also 90 degrees, Success 80 degrees, Oshawa 20 degrees, Peterborough 80 degrees, Coburg 20 degrees, Balboa 90 degrees, Georginia 20 degrees, Babylon 20 degrees, Berry 90 degrees, Honolulu 90 degrees. Inland's gonna be whatever. So let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. This something. Boyle's 25 degrees, Hanover 26 degrees, Warson 25 degrees, Hope says gonna get some 20 degrees, Line says gonna get some 24 degrees, everywhere now about 25.5 degrees, Edmonton Ocals 21 degrees, Ocals 23 degrees, Banter 26 degrees, Dover 25 degrees, Scarborough 24 degrees, Toronto 23 degrees, Newmarket also 24 degrees, Oxford 24 degrees, Oshawa 24 degrees, Peterborough 27 degrees, Coburg 23 degrees, Balboa 28 degrees, Georgina 26 degrees, Beverly 26 degrees, Paris 26 degrees, Honolulu 28 degrees, Illa's gonna get some 29 degrees, Salem is 25 degrees, Balm is 25 degrees, Sunday Beach gonna get some 21 degrees, so let's go to Collingwood, 23 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 70 and this something. Warton 90 degrees, Boyle's 90 degrees, Hanem is 90 degrees, Hopsy 80 degrees, Lines 90 degrees, Collingwood 90 degrees, Warmby, Sunny Beach 20 degrees, Sotheby 20 degrees, Inland 80 degrees, Georgina 21 degrees, Rebelers is 20 degrees, Berry is 20.5 degrees in Berry, Alala 20 degrees, everywhere now was 20.5 degrees, Edmonton Ocals 20 degrees, Mississauga 20 degrees, Barrington 20 degrees, Dover 20 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, Darnell 20 degrees, Newmarket also 20 degrees, 90 degrees, Southwest 18 degrees, Ashford 20 degrees, Speedway 18 degrees, Coburg it's 20 degrees, Barbara 20 degrees, Hollywood 90 degrees. So let's go to the next tab, versus 3 p.m. This something. So white and 28 degrees, whereas in 27 degrees, Alamo 28 degrees, Collingwood 26 degrees, Palm Beach 28 degrees, South Beach 27 degrees, Midlands, that's Sun Beach. Thunder Beach gonna get some 24 degrees, Havana was 25 degrees, Hamilton Oaks 22 degrees, Oakville 23 degrees, Vancouver 27 degrees, Tofu 26 degrees, Scarborough is gonna be 26 degrees, 25. Toronto 23 degrees, Newmarket also 27 degrees, Hooksville 27 degrees, Asha 25 degrees, Peterborough 27 degrees, Coburg 23 degrees, Balboa 28 degrees, Georgina Babylon's 28 degrees, Barry 28 degrees, Salala 29 degrees, Sidla's gonna be 29 degrees. Let's go to next tower. Hopes is gonna get some 80 degrees, Lines is gonna be 24 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. July the 7th is something. Portland 27 degrees, Harvard's gonna be 20 degrees, White 21 degrees, Obviously 21 degrees, Lights at 21 degrees, Collingwood 20 degrees. Palm Beach, Sunny Beach 27 degrees, Sunny Beach 21 degrees, Sidland's gonna be 21 degrees. Everywhere now was 20.5 degrees, Hamilton Oaks 20 degrees. Sisaka 20 degrees, Brampton 20 degrees, Topher 20 degrees, Scarborough 20 degrees, Dartmouth 20 degrees, the market went to 20 degrees, Uxbridge 20, 90 degrees, Ashford 20 degrees, Peterborough 20 degrees, Coburg 20 degrees, Balboa 21 degrees, Georgina 21, 2 degrees, Verdi 21 degrees, Fabulous 21 degrees, Sodalas 21 degrees. Let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. July the 7th. So, Barton 29 degrees, Pearls 26 degrees, Hanoi 28 degrees, Collingwood 28 degrees, Palm Beach, South Beach gonna be 28 degrees, Thunder Beach 24 degrees, Inland 28 degrees. Everywhere in Amber 25 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 22 degrees, Oakville 22 degrees, Brandon 26 degrees, Salford 25 degrees, Scarborough 25 degrees, Downright 22 degrees. Newmarket, Orange 26 degrees, Hooksville 26 degrees, Ashford 24 degrees, Peterborough 26 degrees, Coburg 22 degrees, Balboa 26 degrees, Georgina 26 degrees, Barry's 27.5 degrees, Bablas 28 degrees, Salalas gonna get some 27 degrees, so Hopes is gonna get some 24 degrees, Einstein 26 degrees, so let's go to 27 degrees. Let's go to next tower, which is Let's go to the next tab, which is 8 a.m. July the 8th. So, Poyos at 20 degrees, Hanoi 21 degrees, White at 22 degrees, Hobos at 20 degrees, Line says gonna get some 90 degrees, Collingwood 22 degrees, Bombay 22 degrees, Thunder Beach 22 degrees, Alabama 22 degrees, Midland 22 degrees. Everywhere now was 23 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 21 degrees, Oakville 21 degrees. Brampton 21 degrees, Dover 21 degrees, Scarborough 21 degrees, Dartmouth 21 degrees, Newmarket also 21 degrees, Hooksville 21 degrees, Ashford 22 degrees, Peterborough 21 2 degrees, Coburg 21 degrees, Balboa 23 degrees, Georgina 22 degrees, Paris 21.5 degrees, Babylon 21.5, Wanala 22 degrees. So let's go to the next tab. Let's go to 2 p.m. This Sunday. So, Poyos 24 degrees, Adam 8 degrees, watch 30 degrees. For Hope it's going to be 29 degrees. Lions is going to get some 25 degrees. Collingwood 27 degrees. Palm Beach 27 degrees. Solomon Beach 27 degrees. Sunny Beach going to be 25 degrees. Midland 30 degrees. Everywhere was 27 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville 25 degrees. Mississauga 24 degrees. Barrington 25 degrees. Tofu 24 degrees. Scarborough 27 degrees, Dartmouth 24 degrees, Newmarket, Orangewood 28 degrees, Hooksville 27 degrees, Sasha 25 degrees, Peterborough 27 degrees, Coburg 23 degrees, Balboa 27 degrees. So Georgina is gonna be 27 degrees, Mary 29 degrees, Babylon 29 degrees, Alala 28 degrees, Valley Ice is 29 degrees. So this is the end. So this is the end of the video. So